month. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. And for our audience, come along with me now. We're going to go take a look at some of those classic cars and hear some wonderful stories. Let's go. Welcome to Excelsior.
I got a fine-looking woman that's sitting next to me. She's a good-looking girl, that's plain to see. Well, in her arms, that's where I want to be. Well, the people stare at me when she goes. Well, I'm checking her out from her head down to her toes. You know she looks just like a high-class fashion show. Well, she looks so good, she looks so right. I'm gonna take her home tonight.
So even in the summertime, there are some quiet nights in Excelsior. And we wanted to show you what you can do on a Tuesday evening. Pop down to 7 High Cruises. There's a wonderful car show on. You meet wonderful people and learn a lot about history as you go along. So behind me, we have this wonderful collection of cars from different eras. And we're going to go take a look at some of them and talk to some of their owners. So come on, let's go. So with me here is Rick Meyer. Now, Rick has been a big part of the Excelsior car show that runs on Saturday mornings throughout the summer at the Mason Car Lot, right?
At Mason Motors and also at Hilltop Family Restaurant on Monday nights.
Monday nights, that's right. And Rick, tell us about the car that you have, a 1949
Ford Custom Deluxe. It was built in St. Paul. It spent its life in Monaga, Minnesota, which is by Park Rapids. And apparently it didn't get used a lot. It was driven between towns up there. And it only has 44,000 miles on it.
Nice.
I've owned the car for about 2 years. And I named the car Mildred because on the title it said Mildred Amelia Hendrickson. Tell me, doesn't she look like a Mildred?
Now, what was it that made you want to buy Mildred?
Well, when I was in high school, there's always a story behind why somebody wants a certain model of a car. When I was in high school, I rode around with a friend of mine that had a 50 Ford, a year newer than this. And I always remember the sound of that flathead V8. It just sounded so nice. And really, in thinking about it, that's why I've owned 3, they call them Shoebox Fords. Just kind of, it was the first modern design where they didn't have flared fenders on them. So this was considered a modern car for the time. But they ended up calling them Shoebox Fords.
Now, what's shoebox got to do with, what's that mean?
It's just kind of the shape of the car. Yeah, that's all. Just strictly the shape of the car. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, good. Okay.
But this is when people were prosperous again.